Here we go. Okay, another beautiful day on Forever Bedrock.
It is what a beautiful view outside there of the shopping district.
We do have an amazing view, don't we? The Forever Bedrock shopping district, Forever Bedrock fountain.
Yep.
Forever Bedrock letters in the fountain. Yeah, things couldn't be better here at our house,
Yep.
huh?
Yep.
Welcome everybody to episode number 6 from Forever Bedrock. Hey Kay, what's that you're looking at the window?
I'm looking at the fountain. It's so pretty.
Oh, that's an amazing view, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, the Forever Bedrock FB fountain right out our window. Today's episode, we are going to do a little brief recap of how things have gone so far on Forever Bedrock for Kay and I. And this season, the beginning part of this, before 1.18 drops later this year, the beginning of the world, Kay and I decided that we were going to go minimalist for the beginning here with 1.17. We're going to go kind of the anti-redstone, Minecraft survival, getting by with some of the more basic things and proving that there is no need necessarily for insanely big redstone farms or crazy redstone contraptions or anything like that you could perfectly well play the game in advance
with simple starter farms.
Exactly. Kay, what kind of armor do you have already?
Netherite.
Started the world with the drop of 1.17, which was about June 8th. And as you see here, Kay is decked out in full netherite armor and gear. I'm decked out in diamond armor and gear, and actually have enough ancient debris to smelt down into netherite to make myself a full set of gear. Just haven't had the need to do it yet. So let's take a look at the simple things that we've done from day one to get us to this level without tons of redstone, without massive huge farms, only through simple easy farms, smart villager trades, and playing the game heads up. Let's go. Let's take a look at how simple things are that we've done. Alright.
We got our wheat farm.
This, if you remember back from episode 1, started off as about a tiny 8-block wheat farm that we've since expanded a couple of times. They're
well decorated.
Yep, and that was another focus for us this beginning of the season here. We wanted to focus on just builds that look like they belong in a world rather than big giant farms that, you know, sit up in the sky and look all ugly. We wanted to kind of make things fit in with the area that we're in and with the builds so that they look natural, but yet they're functional. So we started off with this as it was 2 squares of cropland around a bucket of water that was in the ground.
And we have since expanded it.
And went ahead and built the walls, finished off the walls, and did a little bit of decorating. For animals, for food, we actually started with this front half of the stables. We added this addition in the back here just about maybe a week ago. But all of our cows that we were killing and sheep that we were shearing all started off in this front little stable of the house, where we would just breed them up as we needed and kill them whenever needed. Nothing big, never too many more than 5 or 10 animals in there at a time. We did put this minimalist redstone chicken, actually it's an egg farm more than a chicken farm. Simple comparator clock that goes into a dispenser over here. Let's go around the other side here and get a look. Our chickens have since disappeared though up here. This is the green carpeting covers hoppers that the chickens up here who are missing lay their eggs into. As they lay eggs, they come down here into this dispenser setup here. They shoot at the target. They light up the target just so it's fun to watch. and as the chickens grow up, we come down and collect more eggs and we were killing them for food, and refiltering the eggs back into the setup to keep it like kind of self-sustaining.
Yeah.
Simple and easy. Then, sugarcane farm. Sugarcane is obviously one of the things you do need in the beginning of the game. This helps you get paper, so that when you have leather and paper, and once you get a village that you can get some villagers in, you can access villager trading right off the hop.
Yep.
Next on our little agenda today, on our little tour,
is our potato farm.
yes. So under each of the lampposts is a water block, and
you can basically harvest potatoes from it.
Yep. It's simple, quick, and easy, but it's a good size. And again, the crop farms we felt were important to have a design about them that looked like it fit in the surroundings, but then were also useful and helped us get what we needed. So the potatoes ended up as great trades with the villagers, getting us emeralds for all the enchantments and things and gear that we would have any need for. Out here, we have a little bridge that we use to cross the river, and we planted a forest with a little bit of each kind of tree. That way all of our wood supplies right out here, we just go ahead and chop things down, replant as needed, and we are all set with wood. No need for any big crazy tree farm or anything like that. And then our final main source of items for trading is up top here. Let's go take a look. We've got a couple of farms up there. Well, actually one farm, and we just put in the second building. I think that was again this week. So let's go up top here and take a look. One of the best trades early game when you have villagers is to get farmer villagers, because the melon and pumpkin farm trade, or the melon and pumpkin trade with villagers, is amazing.
Yeah.
I believe beetroot is probably one of the better ones. I think you do get more beetroot or more emeralds for less beetroot than other crops, but I've always found that if you have a watermelon and pumpkin farm, they tend to grow faster than other crops. So it's one of those that, especially if you do the discounts with getting your zombie villager thing set up and curing your villagers to get the 1 emerald discounts, you can't beat melons and pumpkins.
Yep.
One thing that we did here is that we make sure that we have the plants set up so that they grow east or west.
Yeah.
So
that is a well-known or semi-well-known, I guess, trick to increase your melon efficiency.
yes, and we alternated as best we could. Every now and then we get one where a stalk breaks and we plant something that's out, but we did our very best to alternate melon pumpkin on both sides of the farm. That is another helpful tip for getting them to grow faster. This was one of the very first farms that we put in after the potato and wheat farm. Once we harvest, we could throw the items down this water channel. The intention is to connect up. This is another new greenhouse that we started. We're not sure exactly what we're going to put in there, but the intention is to put a bunch of farms up here, connect them all to water streams that will eventually probably all lead to this main water stream. And where that goes, oddly enough, is right into our storage room. So all of our tradable items and crops come down from up top right into these chests here into our storage rooms. Comes straight down and right in, fills up everything we need whenever we need to go trade. We've got everything right here. We can load it all up into a shulker box and roll. So as you see, with very little, we have gotten to this point in the game where we've already fought the dragon, gone to the end.
Got a floating Enderman head on our enchanting table that you can sit on.
And we've done this with very, very little. We had the chicken coop outside with the egg shooter, and this wonderful machine here is actually Silent Whisper's design for a sugarcane farm, for an automatic sugarcane farm. Basically, you load up bone meal on both sides, and this thing cranks. So, yep. This thing is absolutely amazing. I can't speak highly enough about this sugarcane design. We will link the tutorial from him in our description below. So if you're looking for a super fast, super efficient sugarcane farm for your world, this is the one to go with. Once we had our main trading hall done and we were looking to kit out all of our gear with all the enchantments, we did start using this as opposed to the manual one outside. But you can see those are the things that we've got so far, and as I was saying, we've already fought the dragon, we've already geared ourselves up completely. As I mentioned earlier, I do have all the netherite I need to make my netherite gear. Kay is already in hers. The biggest thing that helped out was having this set up here where all the crops from up top would come down, and then obviously keeping the farms close to the main base so that the chunks were loaded all the time and we could harvest pretty much constantly. We were able with that to go ahead and have tons and tons of resources to trade and get all of our supplies without massive, big, huge redstone farms and any kind of craziness like that.
You know what? Should we go show them the underground growing chamber or basement?
We should definitely. So again, part of our build process and thoughts this season were to focus on just making things look good as much as useful, but keeping things kind of how they would normally be, how they would really be. So what we have down here, Kay put this together. This is just an amazing glowberry farm. Just a spot in here. It looks beautiful. Come down here with a fistful of bone meal and get all the glowberries you possibly could want. She's got a couple little chests here with the dripstone and collecting lava, so we have access to that constantly. And all of this, as you'll see, is just fit into these tiny little spaces, but they kind of fit right within the design of the house. So, you know, maybe some decoration on this wall here, but a little sweetberry farm. And then down here, Kay has put together an awesome axolotl aquarium. So little peek behind the scenes and below ground here. We've also got in this room
a bee farm.
This is all for bees and getting honey and all those items that Kay put together.
For candles on the light.
Again, it's a manual farm, but it fits right in. The decoration is cool. It looks amazing, and it gets us all of the resources from bees that we could possibly ever want. Totally cool looking build, totally functional. Another wart farm, cocoa bean farm. Simple, easy stuff. Again, we're not completely done decorating all of these areas. And drip leaf and our awesome dogs. So basically we tried to keep everything compact in one kind of area within our space, so that when we're in the base, these chunks are always loaded when they need to be for items that need to grow. Keep everything functional, but looking cool and looking like it belongs. So basically, when you take a look at our build and our base area, there's really nothing that looks out of place. It looks like it all should be here. It's all within the style of the original build, the original house. Looking really cool. And it just goes to show you that even with simple basic manual farms, you can reach whatever levels in Minecraft that you need. There's no need to learn redstone if you don't want to, or if it's not your thing. You can make completely cool worlds just using the basic farms and still attain every level of the game. Get every bit of gear that you possibly need, all in a minimalist fashion.
Yep.
Take a look, check out everybody else on the Forever Bedrock servers channels. There's some amazing creators that are working with us on the realm. Hilarious videos, great builders, funny. Definitely go check out their videos, like and subscribe to them. And while you're at it, join our Discord if you're interested in chit-chatting with any of us creators that are on the realm. If you have any kind of questions, technical Minecraft questions, or like to share your Minecraft creations or artwork, join the Discord. That link is also below. We're sure you'll maybe make some new Minecraft friends while you're at it. So, with that being said, that's all for today's video, everybody. Again, we hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for dropping by and watching. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
Take care, everybody.
Take care.